Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Today is January the 26th. Can you believe it? What a fabulous Sunday morning already. Yesterday, Joe and I went away, and it was a family day and a time that we really needed. And we did a lot of talking about the channel and the direction, if we're going to go forward, what we're going to change. And it's going to be fun and it's going to be interesting. So we're always going to bring you something new, something different, and keep things moving right along. So let me slip into the chat real quick and welcome everyone that's here today. So let me see. It's such a beautiful day here in Maryland. I can tell you that. Let me see. Michelle's crafted more. Hello, Donna and Joe. Joe, well, it looks like Debbie slept in this morning. You're first in line, Melissa. Michelle. Oh my goodness, all these names changes. Runs with quilt is Melissa. Yes, tea time. New York Beauty, good morning, Mike. Joe, ready for some good tea? Yeah, this is good tea I'm spilling today. Hey, wifey, let me see. Joyce Hernandez, good morning, Donna and Joe. Let me see. Judy, good morning. Donnell, good morning, Auntie Donna, Papa Joe, and fellow squirrels, and everyone in the chat. Yay. Let me see. Mike, it's good to see you again. Absolutely. Day is now in the house. Good morning, Day. Joyce Hernandez, I'm just skimming. That way I don't have to do all the hellos. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Just skimming. Yeah, we know. Judy Herbert runs with quilts with Melissa. Inappropriate quilter, Zaza. I just love Zaza. She's too funny. That is inappropriate quilter. I like that, Zaza. Laura, good morning. Mary Tally, good morning, sweetheart. Carrie Quilts, good morning. Shelly, good morning, sweethearts. I hope you're doing well. At 2 o'clock today, I have a, so it seems, Zoom meeting. I hope you can make it. It's really important for the behind-the-scenes girls. Let me see. New York Beauty, Mary Tally. Joyce Hernandez. Okay, now everyone's changing their names. How do you expect all of us to keep up? We're not. We are not going to keep up, Joyce. I think they just like to keep us on our toes, you know? I thought I'd take a leap out of Melissa's book and get ready. I can't wait until you go. And I want to bring you onto the channel and do your kickoff. I think that would be a blast, Zaza. I think that is most of us at any given time. Yes. Mimi's Sewing Station. Good morning. Good morning. What a glorious Sunday. I'm telling you. It's going to be a good day. Melanie Taylor. Good morning. And Yo Patty G. Good morning. Debbie's in the chat. Good morning. Joe, you must have woke her up. I was knocking for her last night and knocking, and she was nowhere to be found as the bus was driving around picking up the contestants for the next fun project. And everybody was so gracious and jumped on and didn't get run over. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care what they say. They all got in the bus, not under the bus. And they can't do tag, not it. No, the next big project that I'm planning, I'm hoping that we can fill the house with. And I'll be spilling in a little bit of the tea about that. Betty, good morning. My chat jumped. Amy C, good morning. Laura, I've already told her good morning. Rita, good morning. And I think that's it. I never got invited. You're going to be invited. So hang tight, girlfriend. Hang tight. If you were in that chat, I'm telling you, it got crazy. The girls and everyone kept me very entertained last night as we were traveling home. And I can tell you what, I'm thankful they did. I really am. Because as I kid you not, we were in Lancaster for a cheer comp for our granddaughter. And anybody that knows our area, you go up the hill, you go down the hill. You go up the hill, you go down the hill. And this lasts for about 2.5 hours as you're coming back into where we live in Western Maryland from Pennsylvania. So when we started up the first hill, I started messing with people in the chats and got a lot of fun stuff going on last night. Let me see. Noni's snowed in and joining church service through the YouTube. Stay warm and stay safe. Still hiding in the building. No bus stops nearby. I cannot, not at Auntie Donna, I can never say no to you. I know it's going to be fun. Still hiding in the building, but no bus stops nearby. It's okay, Joe'll slip over and pick you up. That way you don't have to take the bus. Good morning, Janine. Heck no, Heather and I are still holding on and not letting you in, Donna. I am so sorry, Day. I am so sorry. You're going to love it. Jody, good morning. Auntie Donna is a troublemaker. What? You guys? You stood silly. So anyway, Joe and I did a lot of talking, and I'm talking when you're stuck in a car for, I want to say, cheer comp was what, about 2 or 3 hours we were there? Sure. Joe said maybe 4 hours. We'll push it to 4 hours at the cheer comp. Close. Or close to it. And we were away from the house 14 hours. That tells you how long we were in the car.
I was in the car 1 hour.
Now you be good. Today you be good. Shelly, good morning, Donna and friends. Good morning, good morning. So anyway, we had a good time, and it gives you a lot of time to sit with your notepad and take notes, and we can bounce ideas and thoughts off of each other. So thank God for this man, because as I'd forget something, I would shoot it today, or I'd put it in the notepad for me to talk today, and it just works in my brain that way. So I hope that all of what we're saying today makes a lot of sense. Today I'm going to talk about the wrap up for our month of January and what you can expect for February. I am still trying to figure out how I'm going to do a calendar in my community tab and get that to drop for everyone. That way you're going to be able to click on it and see what's coming. But don't count on it always, because I will be doing some impromptu either video drop here and there or a live from time to time. If I see something fun or something I need to tell you real quick, that's where you're going to find it. And the more interaction that we all have together, it's going to help our channel get back into a good algorithm. Over the last week or so, YouTube does like their yearly scrub. They do it a couple times a year. So if you are not getting notifications for our channels or other ones that you do watch, or you can't comment, that means YouTube has scrubbed you away and you need to come in, unsubscribe, resubscribe. And that's just telling you what's going on behind the scenes of the YouTube world. So anyway, everyone, I hope you remember I challenged everyone that watches us to not fall behind for Christmas next year. We all do it no matter how hard we try. So I challenged myself and I challenged you guys. Let's pick one project for Christmas next year with intent and start working on them. One time a month, you need to have a project done. So in my Ying's pin pile page, tongue twister, the real early tongue twister. I'm going to set up an album. So we'll all be able to drop in, and in that album, it'll say Christmas projects. I'm not going to do multiple albums, but there has to be a way, and I haven't quite figured it out yet, but that'll be set up today, is a way that when you drop it, it'll show January, or you can, when the picture posts in the group, you can write January project or February project. It's just ideas to get to know ahead of time, so we're not hitting all of the hurdles, obstacles, finding the appropriate fabric. To work for next year's Christmas, all of the websites, all of the box stores have great big sales on Christmas fabric. So if that's the direction you choose to go, then you'll be able to do it at a discount. Day gets pancakes. I'm on my way. Yep. Lucky I get to eat pancakes this AM and not get pancaked by the boss. You too funny. I don't know what I'm doing next year. Never mind. Christmas. You'll get your planner out and get working. I have one project done for Christmas gifts other than quilting and binding. My mom gets my Bargello from... Oh, that's so cool. So anyway, I'll be able to show you... I did complete the one project that I had for January. It is just a flimsy at this point. But sometime about the end of March, I'll bring this back and show it to you. I have some ideas for this one, and it's going to be fun. But as everyone knows, I do have the block builder card decks. And let me try to get up here and see if I can get Joe to help me show you. I'm not sure we did show this to you all. Joe says he does not remember whether we did or not, but I need to get it lined up in the camera. Anybody that knows me knows this is by far the Sparkling Star, and it is my favorite quilt. And what you're seeing on the outside perimeter here in the big fat border, that is all supposed to represent snowflakes. Now, I think that's cool. One of my moderators helped me find this fabric, and let me get a little bit closer and look at that. Can you see? Are these not gorgeous? So that really helped to wrap all of this up. If you want to, baby, you can lay that over there for me. It turned out really sweet, and I have some ideas for it, but I have to just plot it out in my head. We all have ideas, the direction we want something to go, but I'm telling you what, that was all from the Block Builder card deck. Janine, thank you for helping. Yep, that's my favorite block. If I could do that block in many ways, and don't get me tempted, people, I definitely would. The birds are gorgeous. I think that kind of really wrapped that up. I had miscut by a lot, and I'm being honest, I miscut by a lot. Yeah. Seeing stuff backwards, I was sitting here and literally overcut, oversewed, over trimmed, and had way too many. I had double of all of the snowflakes. So I went ahead and put them in a bag, totaled them up, and they're in my drawer, and I will be doing another project somewhere along the lines for the theme of Christmas using my extra cuts. Easiest way to put it. So that'll be fun. In Quilt Fact, brewing coffee. Now I can chat a bit. Well, Donna, that turned out so pretty, and that is everything from the card builder block deck. And that was from the Christmas block deck, that quilt. But inside of it, you can still see, like, all the other boxes has my favorite star. Just saying. Let me see. Happens to all of us. Absolutely. I love blue cardinals. I think that was just what that quilt needed to wrap it up. And honestly, I had the girls out searching for more of the blue that went around. They helped on the back end, and I'm telling you, I love having the sisterhood that we have, that when one needs, we all go shopping, we all go looking. So I did challenge everybody to keep your receipts. Now, I hope that everybody did. Please don't mind my hair. I'm having a bad hair day. But anyway, Whether you shopped a lot or you shopped a little, the goal would be, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. It's going to be on the honor system. What I need for you to do is, at the end of January, send us an email with just your total. I don't need to know what you bought, just give me a total. If you do this for the full year, we're going to total up. I'm going to use, let me see. I got to pick someone out of the chat. Say I'm going to use Melanie. Say I'll total up hers and she spent $300 this year. I don't need totals for your batting, just the fabric that you buy, even though it's got intent and you're going to use it, or it's just so pretty. And then the next, I'll do one who spent the most, and we're going to do a giveaway for that one as well. I don't need receipts. Donna, for the receipts, does this include purchasing quilts? You're hard to make. No. That's work. That is all work. You know what I mean? So, no. If you're a business owner, I am not going to throw in the price of fabric I use for the business. I'm not doing that. Mine is going to be, I don't need to know you bought starch. I don't need to know you bought thread. That's stuff we need to be able to sew. All I need is your totals for fabric. Like I said, it's going to be on the honor system. Give me, say, this month Janine spent $3 and Day spent $300. At the end of the month, the last day of the month, each month, send me that total. The ones that are playing along and one's in on the giveaway, you have to do it every month, because if you skip a month and life happens and we forget, you'll be pulled away from the giveaway. I think it's going to be fun. I might yet get the prize if overspending wins too. Yes, it does. We're going to be doing 2 giveaways. Yes, 2 giveaways. Now, how cool is that? Yeah. Stop telling your secrets, Donna. That's not the big one. That's just one of the plans that we have. So that will wrap up on Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve. What did we say? New Year's Eve. That way, New Year's Day, you'll have to give me the last of your totals, because when we do our New Year's Eve live, we will pull the highest total and the lowest total and do that giveaway that night. So I think it's going to be fun. Hello, I'm new to your channel, Vicky Adams. Welcome, Vicky, and thank you for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, Sunday, today's just kind of like the end of the month wrap up on what you can expect that we've did and what is coming for the next month. But today is all about spilling the tea. Let me see. Someone said something. Welcome to the channel. Yes. Are we emailing you the totals? That's all I need. At the last day of the month, you email it to Donna@handmadebying.com. Joe will print them and give them to me, and I'm going to set up a file folder with, like, say, Day. Hers will all be in one, and on the back of it, I will write her totals. And I'll do that for everybody that's in. And if we hit a month that, say, Zaza doesn't send me her totals, even though she did for 6 months, that means she's out. It's going to be process of elimination. I'm late. I have to watch the replay from the beginning. None of my devices will connect. Oh, no. Sorry about that. So, anyway, that's the direction I'm heading with that. But that's not the big T yet. That's really not the big T. That's just the way that Joe and I worked last night on the way home, bouncing the idea of how can we make this work for both who shops the lot and who shops the little. Will you say the amount out loud? No, I will not. Unless you tell me I can. I don't know if I'm ready to know what I spent for a year. Joe already knows. So he keeps teasing me. No, we're not giving the totals. Or unless you say I can, that would be fun. Just to see, are we able to use up the scraps? Are we able to we got to be working all the time, you know? So it'll be fun. So anyway, special dates to remember. Monday night, tomorrow night, I am going to have Amy with me at 7 o'clock for a fabulous interview. That one, you never know how it's going to turn out. We're either going to walk away from that one challenging each other yet again for challenge number 3. Or we're just going to have a fabulous time talking about what you can expect from both of us moving into 2025. So I think that's going to be fun. So, yes, tons of notes. So let me see, dates to remember. Sage is going to be coming out off the shelf every Sunday morning, and I'm going to be working on the Project Jewel. She's all cleaned up, ready to go, and this will be the project that you will see me sewing. If anybody would like to sew along, this is the one, and it is Fabric Cafe, book number 03, oh, God, read it backwards, 032345. And it's got a lot of quilts, and I will be doing these as well. There's several in this that I would be doing for Christmas gifts for like nursing homes or my sister. So that's just going to be a fun one. That's one heck of a big Post-it note. Yeah, I couldn't use my regular Post-it notes for all I had to tell you today. So a lot of writing today. Yes. So when the girl's in the car trapped with her husband, yeah, a lot of writing takes place. So February the 2nd, all Sundays, let me just do it. All Sundays for the month of February, I'm going to be sewing on Sage to work this one project. That is going to be a Christmas project for next Christmas. So that will be my February Christmas gift. And that one, even though it's in some pretty colors I really, really like, that one is going to my sister. I'm sewing this year with intent. If I'm making it, I wanted to have a home. That's it. Auntie Donna isn't allowed to go on trips anymore. I feel we are in trouble. We had a lot of time trapped in a car to do a lot of planning for the future. So, like Joe's sitting here right now, don't tell this, don't tell that. We're saving this, do this. He goes, the big one you can't say. And everybody that knows me knows I'm going to slip up. He should not have told me to go ahead and write it down. We're all in trouble regardless of if she gets on a trip or not. She hasn't gone anywhere yet. No, we're talking when we went away yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to give you the interviews, and I'm going to find a way that I can also get those up, so you're going to know. The only way that I can think is that Joe is going to have to go ahead and just get these interviews set and get those thumbnails up, so you're always going to know. The first one is going to be April, on February the 3rd, and we're going to have to really fill the house for her. 50,000 subscribers she just got. So that's a big milestone. So I really want to show our love and support from over here for April. Let me see. Friday night the 7th, I'm going to kick off a fun project. So what I need you to do is go buy some zippers. I know it sounds silly, but go buy zippers. What I'm going to show you that Friday night, you're going to be blown away. And that's all you need. Go buy one or two. You're going to become addicted to this project. I'm not going to tell you what size, but I would do at least 12, 18, 24. The bigger the zipper, the funner the project. I wouldn't get one that you could turn into a pocketbook, but this is going to be a fun project. So if you want to sew along with that one, this one's going to be called the zipper. Let me see. So with Jewel, February the 10th, I'm going to have Janice write. Her channel is called The Right Way. We're going to try to help build her channel up. So that's going to be fun. Brenda, thank you. Let me see. I'm hiding. You are all on your own. Day. I love you. What size zippers? I'm going to do a 24-inch zipper, and I'll buy like an 18, but most of my project's going to be 18 or 24 because you want it to be able to maneuver. And I'll have Joe have the camera that you're going to be able to see every step of the way. And that is going to be a fun one on that Friday night. So grab your zippers, not the ones on your clothes. Go grab zippers. This is a fun project and it's sure to please. Yo, Debbie, it sounds like you're in. Yep. Now I'm scared. I'm telling you, this is one of those free buys. Go buy it. If you don't have it, rip it out of someone's clothes. I don't care. Just bring your zippers. It's going to be fun. You can upcycle a zipper and use it. I dislike using zippers. I promise you this one you will like. You're not joining it into clothes. It's a fun project. So it's going to be easier to follow along with me and do it at the same time. That way, if you have questions, you'll be able to have me right there with you and we'll be able to answer a number 3 or a number 5. I'm going to try it with both. So I would say grab a couple of each, but you're only going to use one at a time for the project. Just go get zippers by the yard. It's easy to make by yourself. I can't get those here. Yeah. It's fun living in the hills.
We'll go on a car trip where you can buy them.
Joe said he'll take me out on a car trip if I can buy them that way. Could you imagine getting a whole ream of nothing but zipper? Man, I could really enjoy that project. Anyway, I'm going to squirrel. I need to stop. Valentine's Day. That one's going to be short to please. So you're going to want to stay tuned. I will be spilling the tea on that one. But that is also going to be project base. And it's going to be something fun that we can do that night. It's going to be a one-shot wonder is what I'm calling that one. We're going to be able to start and finish it within that hour. It's not going to be a great big quilt. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be start to finish easy project for Valentine's Day. Joe, stop it. I'm going to crack this dude. He's going to love this one. So February the 16th. This one's going to be fun. He's over here being salty with me, so I'm going to throw some salt his way. That's Joe's birthday. And yes, we're going to go live on his birthday. Yes, we are. So that's a Sunday morning, bright and early. So I have a couple questions about Joe that I'm going to ask in the chat. And there will be giveaways. Yes, Joe will be doing giveaways. So that's going to be fun. We're going to do 2, maybe 3 giveaways, depending upon how much time we have. But it's a time for us to say happy birthday, Joe. And it's going to be fun. Let me see. Monday, the 17th, I have an interview on hold. But it's supposed to be with Fallon. But when she's feeling better, we're going to lock that one in. Friday night, I'm trying to do projects for my Friday nights that we're going to be able to get in, get out, and have it done start to finish or wrap it up the following week. So I haven't wrote that project in. My goal would be, if I'm close to finishing up, what, Joe? Papa Joe, wait a minute. Oh, Papa Joe is getting hit by the bus. Yes. Yes, he is. With all the wheels. So the 21st is going to be project based. I've been asked to show a couple things. I have my project boards and I do the zipper bags for when I travel. there's things there that you guys have been reaching out asking me to do. So I'm trying to work behind the scenes and figure out which one you want to see the most. Do you want the large zipper bags? Do you want the folding go is what it's called? And that as I build blocks, I just keep stacking them in, or my projects are all there and lined up and ready to go. So I'll put a poll in our community tab on that one. The 23rd, my goal would be, and these are goals, and I fall short of them as well as you guys, is I should have Jewel finished by then, and I want to quilt her up. If Sage holds out, I want to have her quilted up, and we'll be binding her up on the 23rd. On the 24th, that's a Monday night, I will have an interview with Kelly Craft and Cruises, and she said she's ready and she wants to spill some tea about what's going on over there with her. The 28th, we're going to do a monthly wrap up, and I'm going to call it Roundup. Whatever we get done on the channel in that month, I will show on that Friday night. The last Friday night of the month, we will wrap it up, we'll showcase, and we'll do a small giveaway. Notes to remember, the log cabin with a twist, that we are waiting, and it will kick off on March the 14th from an undisclosed location. And I might take someone hostage with me. I don't know. So we're not going to spill the tea on that one. We will review only. We will take the pattern. We will explain how this project will work. But this will kick off on the 14th, to where we are showing you how this project is going to run. Are you doing wall size? Are you doing lap size? Are you doing quilt? Twin, queen, king, whatever your idea for your vision of your quilt. We'll be telling you which page to look for, so watch for that. And you don't want to go printing ahead of time. Wait on the 14th before you go printing. On the 21st, we will be starting to sew this one and showing you how that will work. More fun interviews are in the wings. I can't spill the tea on that. And Joe has wrote here. Oh, okay. I think we already did this one. He says, remember, we have one huge, and I mean huge is the way Joe say, special you won't want to miss. So everybody stay tuned. Once in a while on a weekly, we will give you an update. But it's big.
That's huge.
A big's not good enough. He say it's not big. It's huge, Donna. It's huge. So we'll see. I need a bigger napkin for all of his tea. I'm telling you. When he say that one, you could have picked my chin up off the floor. Have fun with that project. It's going to be fun. Log cabin with the twist starts March 14th. Yes. Yes, March 14th. And it's going to be fun. Hello, Janet. I haven't saw you in a hot minute, sweetheart. I'm grabbing a roll of paper towels for the tea that's spilling today. God love yous. I can't wait for that. My book has shipped and will hopefully arrive this week or next. Once your book gets here, Zaza, reach out to me or reach out to Dave. We give you the page number. I have a couple ideas on the way this will work, but Dave's going to work with me on this one, and it's going to be fun. Here we say spill the beans. Here we say spill the tea. So let me see. He's got more notes here. Don't you love it when we travel? So Terry, got it. I have the book. Okay. Zaza, our tea is hot. Yes. A lot. Good morning, June. Good morning, Joyce. Fun projects. We do have running right now. We have a block swap that's going to close out about June 15th. So that one will wrap up. But as people sew their projects together, I do want them to send me pictures, or they can come on a live with me and talk about why they chose the layout that they did. Everybody that's involved in that has their own vision of their block they want to showcase. And then one more fun one, and this is the one the girls were talking about, but this is not the big surprise. This is just a fun surprise. Here we say, spit it out already. Last night coming home, I was talking to some friends in the chat as I was driving the bus. You know, they say I always run over them. No. I try to pick them up, and then they try to dodge behind a hydrant, a car, a stranger on the street. But last night I was lucky enough to pick up a lot of friends. So if you all want to get in on this next one, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be kicking off, and it's going to be called 2.5. That's going to kick off in July, and that's going to run about 2 months. So I'm giving you all a heads up now. Save your 2.5s, your scraps. Donna was driving. We hid quickly. Nope. Still hiding. Nope. So as you're trimming down your scraps, separate your colors from your prints and just put them all in a box, all in a bin, however you wish to do it. I'm not going to tell you the amount you're going to need because I'm really honestly still drawing out the pattern. But they are going to be 2.5s. You're going to need a whole lot of them. But the project's going to be fun. So start saving them. I also got a message, and I'm going to say this with grace. Someone commented on a video of mine, the eagle from the other night. You guys can go look at that. And it's in the comments. I didn't get it deleted yet. I will shortly after the live today. But if you are a content creator, be careful for this. I had to look it up. I sent it today. Joe and I did some research. There's spammers out there. Okay? And this one here, I want to say the name right. I want you to be aware of and watch out for if you're a content creator, or if not, and you happen to see this name, watch out for it. It's called Kimberly's Campbell's I6X. If you see that on someone's chat somewhere, let their moderators know. Delete them. Block them. It's a scammer. They put this in my video. I had to look it up, and it's weird. It's scary. It says great analysis. Hold on. Great analysis, thank you. I have a quick question. I have a SafePal wallet with USDT, and I have seed phrase mistake turkey blossom warfare blade until bachelor false squeeze today flea guitar. Can you explain how to move it to Beyonce? So I did Google search to find out what the heck this person be saying. A SafePal wallet with USDT seed phrase is crypto. This is crypto. The Turkey Blossom Warfare Blade is a type of crypto. Mm-hmm. When they're saying full blade squeeze flea guitar, that means that they can hack your back end of your channel, and you don't want that. It means that they're going in. When it says how to move them to Beyonce, that's not moving crypto. That's moving your money from your account on what is it we use? How do we get the money for the YouTube?
It's moving your money to their account.
It's moving our money to their account from the YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you see that in anybody's chat, please report it to a moderator. Don't say anything to the host while she's sewing along. Just point it out to a moderator. If you got a moderator that's on their toes, if you see Kimberly Campbell, I6X.
It could be somebody else, too. They could be changing their name. If you see that kind of analogy...
They can't hear you from over there.
Huh?
I don't think they can hear you from over there.
If you see that kind of analogy in your chat, just delete it. Don't fool with it. Delete it.
I'm just giving you a heads up. If you see it on someone else's, because we all watch replays. We can't watch them all as they're live. If you see something like that in anybody's, it could be different wordage, but meaning the same thing. Reach out. Okay, they say they can hear you. I hear Joe. We can hear him. Okay, but basically, it's a hacker. And if you see this, Kimberly Campbell, block them.
It's going on in a lot of places, not just on YouTube. It's going on in other types of live media also, not just YouTube.
You're welcome. It's scary because we work hard. We don't get paid like thousands and thousands of dollars. Block the user if you see them in the comments too. You have to block them. But you take a screenshot. If you're a moderator, take a screenshot, and after the host is finished the live, send it to them. Don't do it while they're live because then they get off their game. But that's one you want to block. Don't put them in timeout. Don't put them in a holding cell. Block them. Screenshot and block. It's so scary how sneaky they have become. Yes, this one, I look, she opened channel, and I'm saying she because it's girl name. The way it's spelled girl name. Opened up channel yesterday and doing this. And it's not just this video. This is the last one. It's been 4 or 5 videos while we were gone. So just watch your channels. Have good moderators that know the names. If it doesn't feel right, your moderators know how to go in the back door of stuff and look and see, is this new channel? Is this really a person? They know how to go. Facebook stalking, it's like having the FBI on the back end of your channel. With you got good mods, they're going to find out, are they people for real or not? So they asked a perfectly good question about how many 2.5s you're going to need. You're going to need about, and this is estimate because I'm still drawing it out. To do I'm doing full size with a 4-inch border is the way I've got it drawn out. You're going to need about 4,000 2.5s. And you're going to need about 1.5 yards of a fabric that you're going to want to showcase certain blocks. So if that helps you at all, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You're going to need 4,000. Yeah, that sounds like a lot when I say it out loud. But once I spill the tea on how to do it, you'll be able to use them as enders and leaders and really start sewing those puppies up, right? It's going to be fun. A gazillion, yes, but it's going to be fun. A metric ton day, yes. The girls on the back end, I sent them a picture of what I'm visualizing. And I'll be working with them because numbers kind of look funny still. So originally when I was doing the count of the blocks, I come up with 8,342. And then I divided it, so you'll need 4,000 of a solid, 4,000 of a print. You'll need 1.5 yards of a fabric that you'll want to use for 1.5 sashing. And then you'll need 1 yard of your border. And we said, not it. Yeah, you're already in, Dave. Don't nod at me. Y'all too funny. They think I'm the only one going down. We do this together. I love you guys. You too funny. Okay, and then one more thing as I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I've been asked a lot about, people see me with my earbuds or they see me with my headphones on all the time. I listen to a lot of books, and I'm getting ready to start a new book series. So I know life gets busy. There's sometimes we just don't have time to go watch the YouTube because we might be, cleaning a bathroom, driving a kid somewhere, sitting at a ball field, doing an activity, something. So I'm thinking in February, I'm going to kick off this little series. It's called Texas Promise Series. It's got many, many books. But the first one out of the gate is going to be called Tomorrow's First Lights. It is all based on Houston, Texas area. It is a very good series. It's by Naomi Rollins. You can get this in book form, or you can get it on the Hoopla, or what's the other one? Hold on. I want to say it right. The Audible. So if you're interested in that, I'll be starting it, and I want to open up a little bit of dialogue in the chat along the way. And it might be just a separate, like a 30-minute, like book chat or something, to where we can come together and just talk about the book. It's not going to be a great big fast read. It could be like each week we do a chapter, or each week we do a book, whatever you guys think. But I think it's going to be really fun. LOL, I figured out my log cabin trouble. I was forgetting to turn the first 2 corners. Awesome. Before sewing the first rectangle on. It happens. Cheryl, thank you a day. Glad you figured it out. Good morning, Candace. So, let me see. Hi, y'all joining. Sounds interesting what you're talking about. We'll have to watch the replay. There's a lot of info in this one. I was going to have Joe type it all up into the description box, and he still might type it all up and then start dropping into the footnotes. You know, but it'll give you an idea of what all's coming and what we're working on. My friend had one on the long arm yesterday, and I saw it. They're beautiful. Can you repeat the name of the author in the book? Yes. It's called... The book series is called Texas Promise Series. It's by Naomi Rawlings. It's based on Texas. It's about a young woman. Her parents passed away, and she had to take all of her siblings. And she's kind of like a mail-order bride kind of situation. And it brings you from her early years in Texas all the way to current. So there'll be many, many books. There's like 10 different ones. The first one is called The First Lights. So I'm going to be talking about the whole series from time to time. Some people like to read, some like to just hear about it. But this is a good series. I've already did the prelogue of each of the books and went and listened to, and this is one I believe once you pick it up, you're going to have a hard time putting it down. It's faith-based. It took a lot for this woman to get through everything she did, and it's not like the smut you see a lot of. Can you repeat the name? I already did that. Okay, gotta run. Donnell, we'll see you in a little bit. Do you want metal or plastic? I'm going to try it with both. I'm going to do 2 samples, and that way I'll have 2 different styles to show you. I'm going to work this week and try to get a few good sets. I like the idea of what I think it was Heather said, find it on the roll and cutting it. That might be a way to go as well. But we'll see what we all come up with. Off to church. Have a great day. Sandy Butterscott, the author is Judy Martin. It's the book series by Naomi Rawlings. And it's a very good series. 8,000 2.5s by Donnell. Yes. And just start saving them up. Oh, okay, yes. The Log Cabin with a Twist. This is the book. And this book is by Barbara T. I can't say this last name. So Day or one of the mods, if you can type it in, or Joe can say it. Camper. I'm going to say I butchered.
Camphor.
Camphor?
Yeah, something.
Camphor, he said. I would do plastic, metal zippers, break needles. Yeah. I got here right at the zipper project was wrapping up. Did she show what she's making? Nope. Sheila, it's going to be a surprise. But trust me, one, you're going to be like blown away when you see it. It's going to be fun. Walmart used to have zippers by the yard. Not sure if they still do. What pattern are you doing? Wait a minute. What pattern are we doing in the book? Hold on. I have to get the page. Want to make sure because I don't want anybody jumping too far ahead, but yet they need enough notice to start visualizing. You're going to look at page 35 and the pattern is going to be on page 98. Equilateral triangle. Oh my God. Mando, what? Mando commercial? I have no idea. How many? I have many yards of zippers, so I'm good. Okay, good. Once you see this, it's so cool. It's going to be like, wow. So it's just going to be something fun, and that's going to be another project that we'll be able to knock out. Janice, awesome. Heading out now. Have a great day, everyone. And Janice, I'm looking forward to the 10th. It's going to be a lot of fun, sweetheart. And make sure that you share our channel over on yours and start pointing people over this way. That way they can be here and ready for you. I have my I can't see it. Rainbow zippers ready. Okay. So was that enough tea for you guys today? What do you want me to do? Joe said I'm not talking enough today. Is he not silly? So let me ask this. This way I can add it to the footnotes here for Joe to look up. And Botox commercials. I think it's trying to tell me something. I need the Botox. I'm telling you, I'm getting a little saggy here in the cheekbones. Jen, bye everyone. Goodbye, sweetheart. Is there any projects? Do you guys prefer me doing the FPP by Legitkits or Violet Craft or other creators? Do you want me to stick with more traditional? I'm working on a sweatshirt now, turning it into a coat. There's a lot of projects that I'm working on behind the scenes, and if it turns out right, I'll be able to show you how it was done. Everybody can always use more tea. I got my spiral. I got my book spiral bound. That's what I need to do. Joe needs to take mine over to the Staples because it'll be a lot easier for me to handle the book. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good week. Have a great day, everyone, and wonderful week. See you tomorrow at 7 when Donna chats with Amy Dement. Amen. Bye, Molly. See y'all in June. I would love to see how you're turning your sweatshirt into a coat. Are you quilting it? Yes, I am. And I can show you a sample. I took a sweatshirt like this, but a lot bigger. And I started to rip it apart. I have it here, baby. And I'm in the process right now of dismantling. This is a sweatshirt that I dearly, dearly love, but I spilled something on it and the stand won't come out. But the person that made this for me means the world to me. So, this is the sweatshirt, and I'm in the process of tearing it apart. So far I've taken the arms off, taken and slid it down the sides, and I took all of the bottom off, and then I come back off this side, and that's how far I've made it. I need to, as you can see, I have not finished yet. I need to take this side apart and this side, and then I'll work on taking the neck out. This is a slow process, and it's something that you can do while you're picking out your next movie or something. But I'm doing this as a Tula. I've never been a big Tula pink fabric holder, so I'm reaching out all across the boards. Michelle had given me some, and Amy is going to be working on getting stuff that would match it. But this is just tacked down. This is not quilted. But this is the sleeve of one side that I have tacked in, and it will go in the long arm to be actually quilted. I did a basting stitch to hold everything in place, and then I'll be able to just pop that seam and pull that thread. But I didn't want anything to move. So I did one sleeve going this way and one sleeve going this way with this fabric. I kept this so that I could measure it, the cuff, because I'm not sure if I'm going to put a cuff back on with it going to be a jacket, or if I'm going to extend the cuff and be able to just go like this. So far, it's not, but I like a good challenge. I'm going to have to watch the replay and take notes. Yes, take notes. I would love to see. I'm doing little steps, but the big part right now, if you got an oversized sweatshirt that means something to you, or you want to go to wherever you buy them, go up 2 sizes. Go up 2 sizes in it, because as you quilt it, you're going to lose some of, like this here. These are larges. That's a 2X. So that'll give you an idea. I want my coat to fit like this when it's done. I'm trying to decide, am I going to put zipper in? I've never designed my own coat, but a very dear friend has made her own, and I watched a little bit of how comfortable and cozy it was for her. So I was like, this sweatshirt means the world to me. It was a blessing from her, so I want to revamp it and put a little bit more love into it. So I'll always have that, and I will cherish this one. I would love to see how you're turning. I will be showing that along the way. Happy to see whatever you're working on. Just fun to sew together. Amen, Carrie. I'm going to have to watch the replay. Yes, that looks difficult. So far, it's not. I can promise you the worst part so far is picking all those threads out. I got you. Thank you, Amy. And that's the Amy that's helping me pick out what's going to match, because I'm not a Tula pink girl, but this is going to be my forever quilt coat, and Amy's helping me. I'll have the fabric in a box and on the way tomorrow. Thank you. When do we need the zippers? Hold on. I have to go back to my day. Okay. Well, yes. Give me just seconds. February the 7th, you're going to need your zippers. Bring your zippers to the table. I know that sounds crazy, right? Bring your zippers. So anyway, it's time for me to wrap up. Thank you guys for chatting with me, letting me spill the tea. Let me know real quick with a heart in the chat if you guys are going to be interested in this book. Otherwise, I won't bore you guys all with it, because when you talk about something no one knows, it kind of gets boring. It's like, okay, bring on the quilting stuff. But this is going to be just fun, even if we just bring you onto a Zoom and we chat about it. We'll see. I think it'll be fun. I really do. So I'll give you a second, because I know I have the delay. And I'm a book reader, so love books. Word of the day. Okay, I missed it. You're recal.
Where does she get?
Hold on, Joe. I'm breaking it down. Tent. France. I gotta go left to right. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Recall. Citrant? Recall Citrant? I have no idea, Heather. I'm sorry on that one. Charlotte, that's the book's name. It's a whole series. it's called The Promise series by Naomi Rawlings. The first book is going to be Tomorrow's First Light. You can get it on Hoopla. You can get it at the bookstore. However you choose to read it. It's going to be really amazing. So, Naomi Rawlings, Texas Promise series. There's like 10 books in the series. It's going to be amazing. And that one there, I'm really looking forward to. Mimi Sewing Station, she's in. Have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless you all. Take care. And I'll see you back in the next live or the next chat for someone. Take care.